Welcome to another interesting video with fun and unknown facts. Hope you will enjoy the video. Let's get started. Please do subscribe for more videos.
Survey after survey report that the Danes are the happiest people in the world. No matter how they measure happiness, the result is almost always the same, and I can definitely agree on this as well. I don't know about any other country more suitable for biking than Denmark. It's hard to find places where you have to bike uphill, and the tallest mountain is actually not very tall at all. It measures just around 170 meters above the sea. The earliest archaeological findings are dating back to 130,000 to 110,000 BC. Experts say that the country has been inhabited since at least 12,500 BC, and agricultural pieces of evidence have been found dating back to 3900 BC. The Dannebrog was first acknowledged back in 1219, which makes it the oldest state flag still in use by an independent nation. Whilst it's not the oldest flag ever to have existed, it holds the Guinness World Record for being the oldest continuously used national flag. Well, kind of. The healthcare and education is being paid for by taxes, so in a sense, it's paid for by the people. But it also means that not only the richest people have the opportunity to get healthcare and good education. It's something that the Danes should be very proud of. The giant territory of Greenland belongs to the Danish kingdom. So, in reality, the country's area is a lot bigger than just 42,931 square kilometers, considering the fact that Greenland's total area is 2,166,000 square kilometers. However, Greenland is an autonomous constituent country. The smaller island group, the Faroe Islands, is also a part of the Kingdom of Denmark. Between 1880 and 1920, about 10% of the entire Danish population emigrated to the US. A lot of people emigrated to the US during this period, but it's quite remarkable that a total of 10% of the total Danish population emigrated. Copenhagen's harbor is so clean that you can swim in it. Swimming in a harbor is rarely considered to be a healthy idea, but in Copenhagen, it's clean enough to swim in. I would say that this is probably the most unique facts about Denmark on this list, but I don't know to what extent this really occurs. But according to the Telegraph and various other sources, it is a real thing where you'll get cinnamon thrown all over you if you're unmarried at your 25th birthday. You can never be more than 52 kilometers from the sea. You're never far away from the sea, and it's never more than 1 hour, 52 kilometers, away from any point in Denmark. It rains on average about 170 days per year. The northern part of Europe is rainy in general, and Denmark is no exception. On an average, the country sees around 170 days per year with rain. However, the Kingdom of Denmark has islands, and lots of them. In total, Denmark has 443 islands, 70 of which are inhabited. One of those islands is Greenland, the largest non-continental island on the planet. Greenland is an autonomous territory of Denmark. The mother country retains control of foreign affairs and defense, but most other decisions have been devolved to a Greenlandic government. Denmark also has one of the highest rates of income tax in the world, with Danes paying as much as 45% of their income to the government. Surprisingly though, in surveys 90% of Danes are happy with the level of taxation. All countries have their contributions to the world of food and drink, and Denmark is no exception. Smørrebrød comes from the words for butter and bread, and they're a type of open sandwich. Originally they would have been simply rye bread with lard, but over the years they've grown into an art form. Restaurants compete to provide patrons with the most lavish open sandwiches. In terms of what they drink, the Carlsberg Brewery has been providing Denmark and the world with beer for over 150 years. The lesser-known Tuborg Brewery, now owned by Carlsberg, produces a seasonal ale every year. Akvavit, meanwhile, is a spirit flavored with herbs such as dill that has been produced in Scandinavia for hundreds of years. Denmark is among the nations that are leading the world in progressive policies. In 1969, Denmark was the first country in the world to legalize pornography, and it can be found everywhere, including on TV. The Danes have a healthy, liberal attitude to sex. They were also the first nation in the world to legalize same-sex unions. This came in 1989, and since then 28 other countries have followed suit. Opinion polls in Denmark show support among the public is at 86%. The Danes tend to be quite reserved at first glance, but don't be fooled. Once you get to know the Danes, they are as warm, welcoming and open as they come. This also explains why almost no one talks to strangers in the bus, the supermarket, or any other public space. Punctuality is everything. While most Danes are easygoing and shy away from formality, they are quite hung up on being punctual and precise. If you want to meet up with friends, you usually make an appointment at a set time, and actually show up at the agreed time. Showing up at a friend's place unannounced is not the norm. Denmark is the longest uninterrupted monarchy in Europe. The current Queen Margrethe II has been sitting on the throne since 1972, but the monarchy has roots dating back more than 1,000 years, all the way back to King Gorm the Elder. It can be tempting to stick to English, but as Bishal from Nepal studying mechanical engineering at VIA says, learning some Danish will help you tremendously in social gatherings. It is a great icebreaker to try to speak Danish. You can always switch to English later on.
Please do subscribe for more videos.